21st. Day of Tracy's wedding.
Hi. Well, okay, please tell me that you have decided to help me find proof against Dante and Brenda. We're gonna have so much fun working together.
No, that's not why I called you. There's a chance that Jerry died last night. Everybody was one step ahead of us.
Did anyone die?
Just Jerry, if he's really dead. He shot a bystander as a diversion and was able to get away.
How did he supposedly die?
There was a crash. Like he set up a roadblock, Jerry decided not to stop.
He drove right through it.
Right off a cliff.
Jerry's survived worse in the past. I mean, every fatal crash or explosion is just a cover so Jerry can figure out his next move.
Hey, nothing's certain until I see Jerry's dead body. I just wanted you to know what was happening.
I have to tell Jax. He's been in knots ever since he heard that Jerry was back in town and after Brenda. And if what you're saying about Jerry is true, then Brenda can go back to her fabulous life and we can all be in peace.
Okay, don't get ahead of yourself. First, we have to confirm Jerry's death.
I hope he's dead. I know that sounds awful, but Jax is still holding on to hope that his brother can be redeemed. And if he were dead, I'd just be over for all of us.
It'd be over for Jax, not for Brenda. Even if we find Jerry's body, we still have to confirm that he's the Balkan.
Jason. Look, we shouldn't be here. Jason's waiting for you.
Just a minute.
Brenda.
Hey.
Hey. Are you okay?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you the same thing. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You haven't heard.
Apparently not.
Why hasn't anyone told him?
Okay, now I'm worried.
I'm so sorry, it's Jerry.
There was an accident last night. We have reason to believe that your brother was killed.
I'm so sorry, Jax.
How did that happen? He was trying to elude law enforcement. He drove his vehicle off an embankment. Did you see the body? No, they're still searching for it.
Yeah, so maybe, you know, it's, maybe it's not Jerry at all. Maybe it's, a mistake.
I can accept my brother's death if it means you're safe. What I'll never understand is how he could try to hurt the people I love, especially you.
Mercedes, I'm back early.
My niece is quite the little lady, isn't she?
Brenda, I'm going to send you back to Jason's with the guard. I'll meet you over there.
I don't want to go back to Jason's.
Oh, it's okay. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, for reasons I still can't fathom, my brother was targeting you. I just need some time to wrap my head around that.
Yeah, well, I just don't want you to blame yourself.
Until we know the danger's past, I think you should do what Dante says.
Call me if you need me, okay?
Thanks.
Look, Jerry was picking up the body of an Alexander Janacek from the morgue. If he was the Balkan, that means this guy was his son.
What happened?
Jerry had a gun to the morgue at his head. He tried to get Jason to come out. He finally did, and Jerry shot him anyway.
What happened to the attendant?
He made it through.
Good. Just, could you get me his name? I'll pay for his medical for what it's worth.
Look, Jax, you're not responsible for your brother's actions.
Yeah, I know that. It's just that, he's blood, and I can't get away from that. I just hate to think what might have happened if he hadn't been stopped.
This is why we're insisting that Brenda stay at the penthouse for a while. At least until we find the body, and then we'll know for certain that he has been stopped.
Give me my daughter.
She is so beautiful. Aren't you, sweetheart? Oh, yes, you are. Why don't we tell Mummy how much fun you and Uncle Jerry had getting to know each other? She is the best of you and Jax. I mean, she is fearless.
Give me my daughter or I'm going to kill you.
All right, all right. Here you go. Jocelyn, your lovely mum.
Hi, baby girl.
I couldn't be happier for my brother. I mean, a beautiful child, an amazing wife. Wow.
How did you get her?
Oh, I asked. The nanny's right upstairs, alive and well, I can assure you. And it was very kind of, Jax to have a couple of pictures around the house at better times. I had no trouble convincing the delightful Mercedes, by the way, that I was Jocelyn's uncle, here for a long overdue visit. Right, darling?
What do you want, Jerry?
Want? I mean, we're family. I mean, why would I want anything here?
Could you? Not even a scratch. How did you escape?
Well, escape would mean that I had to extricate myself from a dire situation. What I did last night required careful planning.
Don't you even care how your actions affect your brother?
I didn't involve Jax at all.
Jax thinks somehow he can still save you.
Jax believes he can fix things that are thoroughly beyond his control.
Do Jax a favor. Disappear this time for good.
Do you know, you have an odd way of showing gratitude. You should be thanking me for clearing your path of a large obstacle. You see, soon, the high-maintenance and undeniably beautiful Brenda will be out of your way for good. Plastic.
Why are you still here?
Oh, we're not finished. I mean, my little niece was quite safe with me, by the way.
I doubt any of us are.
Oh, you left this here. But I'm sure you realized when you tried to make a call and you couldn't get out on the landlines. But not to worry. I'll make sure the phones are back in order before I leave.
Great, why don't you get on that?
You see, that's why Jax is so devoted to you, You keep his life really interesting. Not like Brenda. She's so mercurial and spoiled. I should have had an accident happen to her ages ago. An unfortunate fall from a high-rise building. Anything to bring closure to my brother from Brenda at last. You see, Brenda is not as unique as Jax believes. There are many Brendas in the world, deceitful, disloyal, demanding, and yet men beg for more.
Why do you hate her so much? What did Brenda ever do to you?
Damage. There isn't a man who has loved Brenda who hasn't been made weaker for it. And it has to stop. And you know what? I'm the one to do it.